A lot of Chelsea fans are annoying sometimes. Just because Delap didn't score in some few games, that doesn't mean Delap is not a good striker. Delap and Joao Pedro are two different kind of players. Delap is a perfect number 9, then Joao Pedro is a false 9. That is what most Chelsea fans are misunderstanding. Today, Delap just proved a lot of Chelsea fans wrong. And mind you, this starting 11 is 80% accurate in terms of the starting 11 that is going to be starting against Crystal Palace. Now, I can gladly say that Chelsea are ready for next season. The major problem now is Chelsea's defense. Early reports stated that Chelsea are not going to buy a centre-back. It looks like Chelsea are behind the idea of converting Josh Ashipong to a central defender. Now, personally for me, putting Ashipong in central defense is a gamble because this boy is not physically fit. You can clearly see in today's match that Ashipong could not even hold Lutos' cheek. Doesn't have the physical abilities as a proper defender. I prefer Hato to play as a left centre-back than Ashipong. So Chelsea fans, who do you think should replace Levi Kowe as the left centre-back? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's be sincere, I wasn't quite pleased with Pedro Neto's performance today. When I was watching the match today, a fellow Chelsea fan stated that Pedro Neto has more experience than Estavio, as Pedro Neto deserves to start. Let's be sincere, Pedro Neto doesn't have the experience that we thought he has, because if you observe Pedro Neto's kind of style, he always looks down when he's with the ball. He hardly raises his head to play ball, and that is where the error comes in. I'm not saying that Pedro Neto is not a good player. He's a good player, but personally for me, I prefer Estavo Williams more than Pedro Neto. You can see how Estavo Williams handled that right wing today. It was really causing some trouble today. And one thing that Pedro Neto lacks is his finishing. He doesn't have bullets, there's no shot in his ball, and he doesn't have arrow to and he's shooting his ball. Now I think it's safe to say that Estavo Williams is kind of a complete player more than Pedro Neto. But we all know who is going to start against Crystal Palace. If you don't know the starting 11, today's starting 11 is going to be the starting 11 that is facing Crystal Palace next week. And there's something I noticed the previous pre-season match against Leverkusen. I was rather Kopama like working with Estavo Williams when both of them are playing, because it looks like both of them understand their self, despite the fact that Estavo Williams is new to Chelsea's style of playing. Now, talking about defense, Chelsea are doing something that is really pissing me off. Chelsea are also bringing out the idea of selling Chalobah. Now, this is a warning and a fact. If Chelsea sell Chalobah, then they are going to struggle next season, because currently now Chalobah is one of our best defenders. We all know that Wesley Fofana is not reliable. So selling Chalobah be a big loss for us. Seriously speaking, next season is going to be interesting, because these two strikers that we have, they didn't come to Chelsea to play or to joke around. Lots of the strikers we have, they are very active in terms of goal scoring. You can see what Delap did today. Despite the fact he scored his first goal with a penalty, he still delivered a solid goal. And let me remind you, if it's Nicolas Jackson that Andre Santos delivered that pass to, Jackson will just fall down on the field, because that's what Jackson mostly do when they give him that kind of ball. And in case Chelsea fans, you guys don't know, Nicolas Jackson is not part of Chelsea's main training anymore, because Chelsea have told Nicolas Jackson to train on his own. And right now, Chelsea are looking for a club that will sign Nicolas Jackson. Same goes with Christopher Nkunku. These two players are no longer a Chelsea player at his stance, because they would be in the first team. Now, talking about George, I wasn't quite pleased with his performance today because he was losing possession. Now, this guy really needs a lot of game time, and it would be a good decision for him to leave Chelsea. I prefer loan. But today, Chelsea are stepping up their interest on Garnacho. They are about to submit a bid. I don't know about Xavi Simons deal yet, because there is no recent updates concerning Xavi Simons. I believe that Xavi Simons will be a Chelsea player by the end of this month. There is still more time in the transfer window. To be a very wide decision for Chelsea to shine Garnacho and Xavi Simons at this moment, so that it won't take them much time to adapt to the system. Now, mind you, we are going to be facing Crystal Palace next week. Despite we have a lot of attackers and good players, we shouldn't look down on Crystal Palace. Now, mind you, Crystal Palace just won Liverpool. They are the Community Shield champions. Don't forget they also defeated Man City in the FA Cup final. Crystal Palace are totally on fire, so there is no need to look down on them because they are a threat to us now. Next week Sunday, Chelsea should give it all they have. They should run with Crystal Palace with full force. We should make good use of our chances. Believe our strikers we have. They don't waste chances anyhow. Not that I'm scared of Crystal Palace. We all know how the Premier League is. It's unpredictable, and small teams are more dangerous than the big team, especially teams like Crystal Palace. So Chelsea fans, which player impressed you the most today? Drop your opinion at the comment section. Personally for me, it will be Delap, because a lot of Chelsea fans have been doubting this guy. A lot of controversy, a lot of comments, a lot of bantering from Chelsea fans. I'm so happy that Delap scored today so that he can silence those doubted Chelsea fans. Joao Pedro and Delap are going to have a wonderful season. and to start against Crystal Palace next week. The transfer window is not yet closed, and I'm going to be dropping a lot of transfer updates, so make sure to stay updated on my YouTube channel and don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next video.